for us South Africans, we're obviously aware that we're in a Rugby World Cup. There's lots of sport going on at the moment.
Yeah, it's very interesting at the moment. We've got a lot of stuff happening. And I love how sport actually it affects you as a nation.
Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, I had to sort of change the topic that rapidly, but I just wanted to touch on it before.
Yeah.
As South Africans,
Sports in general has united countries.
It has. Because remember during the Cold War, right?
Yes.
I don't remember. I was fucking not born
Didn't you
yet.
learn about the Cold War? But so in the Cold War, when America did well as a nation in a sporting event, it felt like a victory over a different nation in the Cold War itself, you know?
Yeah,
Sport
and it brings
has
people
the
together.
power of doing amazing things.
Yeah.
Think
It'll bring
about it,
people
okay?
together.
Apartheid ends, right? What could be one of the best things for us to do? Win a sporting event that gives us...
That was Rugby World
Yeah,
Cup.
dude. You saw it in the 95
We win
World
it,
Cup, dude.
right?
Yeah.
And it shows you as a nation how we actually improve and how we stand behind each other. And it's that patriotism, you know, that love for the country, that love for the people, and that love for how we live and who we are, that actually really makes you develop and go forward in the country, right? So like I said, with the Cold War, it was a big thing, you know. Olympic Games, that's why the Olympics, it got such a big, like, media boost over, like, the Cold War, you know.
Yeah.
And, like, every sporting event, I don't know if you've watched, there was a chess game between a Russian and a USA, someone from the United States. It was honestly one of the biggest chess games on earth. You must go watch the movie. It's incredible, right?
from the Cold War era.
From the Cold War era. And it was literally seen as whoever wins this chess
It
game.
was America
It was
versus
America
Russia.
beating Russia, or it was Russia beating America.
Yeah.
They took it so intense. I'm getting goosebumps because I love how it affects people, right?
What's the movie called?
I'll get it for you now. It's called Pawn Sacrifice.
Okay.
Best movie ever, dude.
I don't want to type
You know-
Pawn Sacrifice. Some porn star
What's going to come up over there, bro?
No, so
Spell it
you know
correctly, yeah.
who's Spider-Man? The first Spider-Man?
Tobey Maguire, I think.
Yes, yeah.
I think he's the actor. I think he's the main actor, right? And it shows you they were fucking rock stars. Like for chess players, they were rock stars. There was media following them. It was the craziest thing. But I'm saying, America and all the other countries get behind their country with everything, right? And I'm talking everything from content creators to sportsmen to the country itself, its legislation, its government, everything, right? I feel like in South Africa, right? And I'm making a very bold claim here, but I feel like we back ourselves in sports, which is very good, but we're a bit pessimistic in all the other options that are available.
Yeah,
to
I
us,
mean,
you know?
it's a weird thing here in South Africa because when these sporting events happen, everyone comes together.
It does, and you feel the sense of we all won, right?
Yeah.
And I love that feeling, right?
But as soon as it's over,
It's gone.
for some reason, it like fades out. And that can go into different aspects, as you were saying, in terms of the content creation, in terms of...
Content creation, not just that. Be proud of our government. If we actually... Okay, we can't be proud of our government. That was a fucking big leap. But I'm saying, be proud of our country, you know, despite what the government's doing, you know.
Yeah.
Be proud of South Africa. Because, I mean, we do have a lot of people that have that view of, oh, it's cocky, I'm going to go somewhere else. you know?
Yeah.
Shout out, Tim. Okay. So you have this big fucking, like, okay, if it's not going well here, let's go somewhere else. Instead of what can I do to do
Like
this better?
the grass is greener for some reason.
What can I do to benefit my country? What can I do to actually help my country?
There's actually a group, you must join it on Facebook.
I'm staying.
I
I got
saw
invited to that the other day.
Very
Yeah.
interesting. My mom
It's
invited
actually
me
really
to
cool.
it, but there was a shitload of posts, so I left.
They do
It filled
post a
up my
lot. They
Facebook,
do post a
bro,
lot.
and like,
No, but it's great.
But it's nice to
it's
see
good to
though.
see. It is very good to see.
Yeah,
Because you
as
see different
know,
cultures and different everyone
as you know,
integrating.
A
Awesome.
huge issue with South Africa is the racial tension. Unfortunately,
It is, yeah.
That's how it is at the moment.
And if we bring this sense of patriotism together and we're all bound together, I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, remember that thing I sent you guys about those two guys trying to go overseas to get Ellen DeGeneres, right?
Oh yes.
So, basically, my point of view is, right, if we were all proud South Africans, we would make something like this happen, right? I'm just pulling up the article here. But these two guys who, they first decided to go find some sort of plants in some sort of forest, okay? It was like a little thing they did. They started a documentary series called Hitched. Guys, if you're watching, please go watch these guys as well. Obviously, we like supporting South Africa. It's called Hitched, like hitchhiking.
Yeah.
So then, they traveled so far, just trying to go find this plant, whatever it was. I might get that wrong. But now they're trying to get to Ellen DeGeneres, right?
They were trying to find a plant.
So it was some plant in a forest or something, right?
How does that relate back to Ellen DeGeneres?
That was their first conquer, right? So they wanted to do that, right?
Where was the plant?
I think it was in the Congo or something, right? The article is
find the
not
plant?
loading. They did. So their
great
first
news.
mission was done. They're now in Russia, right? And go check their Instagram out, guys. Go follow them on Instagram. And
did you follow?
So it's called Luke. Is the one guy's name is Luke McDonald, and the other guy's name is someone Dealey. I'll find the names for you now if this article can just load. But yeah, so I'm just want to let you know that they're trying to do this thing. It's a hashtag. They're trying to start for Hey Ellen. Trying to get her attention because they want to. They've really had some incredible adventures, right? And they just want that to be globally broadcasted. They have their own show that they do, like a little documentary series that Discovery actually picked up. That Travel Channel or whatever. And they've done really good stuff online. And they're just trying to get to Ellen to obviously boost that, right? So what I'm saying is, as South Africans, bring it back to patriotism. We all need to get behind creators like this. We all need to get behind people like this and boost them as well, because that's the only way it's going to happen. It's going to happen within our country first, and then people in other countries are going to realize this.
What's interesting is that you talk about this now. It's the first time I've ever heard about it. And I'm a South African myself, and this is quite a big deal. So it just shows
it's very interesting. I just want to get their names and the whole thing pulled up there.
Who's the problem then? I mean, is it the media? Because they are our sources.
It is. That's a very interesting, way to look at it. Is it the media in South Africa, or is it the people itself? But I think it's a combination of both.
I think so. People are so disheartened at the moment as well. And
so we're going to put the link to their video trying to get to Ellen. If you can just go look in the comments. Obviously, try to support their cause. Yeah. But
and in no way have they asked us to do this. We don't know.
We don't even know this.
We have no idea.
I think it's very good trying to boost South African people,
100%,
Boost your sportsmen. Yeah. At the moment right now, go put a fucking rugby jersey on and go watch the game.
And go support it.
I don't care if it's 12 o'clock on a Thursday. You get a beer, you skip work, and you go watch the fucking rugby,
100%, dude.
If you've also watching this, if you've got other situations like this that need...
Let us know about it. We'd love to speak about people like this.
We can discuss it.
They're really doing some incredible shit, I got their names. It's Luke and Jordan. So it's Luke McDonald and Jordan Dealey, right? Okay. The Instagram is hitched. All of it will be in the in the description, obviously, for you to go have a look up and read up about it yourself. But to just conclude, basically, I just want to say, guys, we need to support our South African sportsmen, be proud of our country, use that patriotism and actually boost everyone. Artists, musicians, rugby players,
everyone, support each other.
Support people, Make sure that we help South Africa succeed. If we get that mentality right and we're very patriotic about ourselves, we're going to be a better country.
I'm sure we can make this country.
South Africans are sort of... we see what's on the news every day. It's the same repetitive shit that
fuck all the bad stuff.
Pessimistic as well.
It's all
pessimistic.
It's all pessimistic. Why don't we just cut that shit? I'm trying to stop. I'm obsessed with politics. I don't know why, but I've managed to just stop watching it.
It's the same thing.
The same show.
Over and over and over again.
And these guys, you can see, they put so much effort into making this documentary series, and it's so good. And I really do, and I think we're going to expand on it more when we bring on other guests. So we are going to be bringing on guests into the show, and we have a few lined up already. But what we're going to do is expand a bit more on social media and that kind of stuff and boosting it. But just to conclude, basically, go follow every South African and try to help every South African succeed, because if we do it as a country, we're going to boost each other. And then when bad things happen, like the government fucks us over, we're all going to stand there together holding hands and laughing and having a good time.
We need to stop considering the actions of the government and the news agencies as what's critically important. Why don't we do our own thing? We support everyone and we not start a movement, because there's a movement there already, but this is where we go from it.
I agree 100%.
100%, dude.
So I hope everyone enjoyed the first episode of the Weekly Order.
We gave it a bash. One technical difficulty.
That's it.
Not too bad.
We'll obviously be coming to you guys weekly, and you can find us on YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and Facebook.
And Instagram.
We're everywhere, basically.
You can email us, bro.
You can email us too if anyone has any suggestions.
Give us your suggestions. Give us guests that you'd like to see. Give us any sort of...
And also, let us know what you think of this first podcast.
Let us know what you think, and let us know basically what you'd like to see.
If you were laughing at us, if you were laughing with us, whatever it is.
I want to try to keep it, obviously, South African and make it for the South African.
So we're a bunch of... We work in professional industries, essentially, and we decided to start a podcast for...
And now we've done it. So,
like we said, basically, we have no experience in this industry. So you guys can find us on all those platforms. Thanks for watching, guys.
Awesome.